Hello and welcome to Pettitts Animal Adventure Park, which is a small theme park, not too far away from Great Yarmouth. It is the last park we're doing on this little trip, but I'm looking forward to getting in. There are a couple of coasters here, as well as a few of the rides. There's a little zoo to walk around as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. I've just come off of the Rocky Rollercoaster mine train. It's quite a fun little family coaster, this. The little mine train, a little supercar, classic coaster. But I quite enjoyed it. It's got a little drop here. And it's got some quite sharp turns on there. But it's quite smooth. I did find it quite smooth, this one. But we got 3 laps, so quite a long ride on there. But it's got quite a bit of theming around it. You've got all the wood on the supports, all the logs. You've got some barrels, crates and TNT over there. There's a bear. There's a couple of cacti. But you've got some little characters around, like the sheriff. You've got some Mayans as well. So overall, it's quite a fun little family coaster and an extra little credit to get while we're here as well. Just heading on to the caterpillar coaster.
Right.
You ready, Will?
So just come off of the little crazy caterpillar coaster. Obviously these are classic sort of layout for a junior coaster, but it's actually quite a smooth one, this, because it is quite a new one. But obviously you've got the little flowers and quite vibrant different colours on there. But it is the newer of the 2 coasters. But I actually had 4 laps, but then I got to stay on and have an extra 3 laps on there, so I did get a really long ride on there. But yeah, you got a little lift hill over there. You got this little bit in the middle where it goes over a few little bumps, and then you've got a little drop on there. Obviously the classic sort of caterpillar coasters, these are really common, but it was nice to get an extra little credit coming down to Pettitts on the crazy caterpillar, and also that last turn, because obviously it's straight after the drop. It's actually quite whippy as you go around there, but I had quite a bit of fun on there, getting those extra laps.
Howdy, folks. Please keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the train and remain seated at all times. Now then, hang on to them hats and glasses.
yeah, I've just had another lap round on the Rocky Rollercoaster, the mine train. I really quite enjoy it. It's quite smooth. Little family coaster this. So you have another 3 laps on there, because you do get 3 laps, so just another ride. But it's quite well themed as well. Like I say, it's got all the little bits of theming, like the cacti there, the little barrels over there, the little characters. You've got the Mayans and the sheriff. Yeah, you got these little like lanterns up here with a little skull. But yeah, I've just had a second ride on there.
Got to get the whole cycle.
I've just come off the little jumping kangaroo ride. Quite a fun little family ride. I actually got quite a long cycle on there. Really fun little ride. A little bouncing ride, so the kangaroos will just bounce a little bit. But when they are, you do get a little bit of airtime on there, which is always, it's quite fun, especially because you get quite a long cycle. So, and I noticed that as it spins round more, the longer the cycle, it sort of gets a bit more airtime and you bounce a little bit more. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. A family ride, but quite fun. So I've just come off of the Pettitts miniature railway, just from the Pettitts railway station over here. I really enjoyed that. It's quite a long layout actually. On there, so you get quite a long ride, quite a nice scenic ride as well. You get to go through all the trees. There's even a little tunnel on there. Obviously you get to go through the rides and some of the animal enclosures, because there is a zoo here as well as the little amusement park. There's also some little theming pieces, like some animals, just at the side of the track, some theming pieces there. So it's quite well themed, but quite nicely in a nice location, going through the trees. But you go quite up close to some of the rides and some of the animals as well. So I've just come off of the little safari adventure car ride. A nice little family track ride that, but it's actually really well themed. I've got quite a long cycle on there as well, 3 laps. But yeah, there's quite a few animals like zebras, hippos, there's elephants, there's rhinos, there's pandas, there's giraffes, there's gorillas on there. You've all got little zones for the different animals. There's monkeys over at there, and there's even like the station area. You've got all like the crates, because it's like the base camp area. But you've got little buildings, like the little hut over there. You've even got a little supply camp over at the back. It's actually a really well themed little family track ride that I'm really quite impressed with this ride. He's sniffing it with crumbs left from the food, even though he doesn't want it. He's still sniffing it. He's off.
To be fair, that was quite scary.
That's it, like that. Just put it down now. There you go. Yeah, I'm stroke. He'll stand still for you.
Oh, I think they want a bit of the action down there. They all want a piece of that pie. So I've just seen the goats and the sheep. Actually just had a go at feeding them and going in with them and petting them as well. Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed seeing those. There's quite a few of them in there. Got some little ponies in here. There's quite a few of them up close, and then there's a couple over at the back as well. Over there. Got the pig down there. Little pig. Well, you got the rees as well. Your wild birds. And the wallabies. Wallabies. The alpacas. No. Got the cows. Nice to see the little farmyard animals in the zoo area.
Should we go on the grind? Oh, look, you go for a farm.
I've just come off of the little farm train, a little track ride here at Pettitts. Actually a really good themed ride, because all in this middle bit here, so obviously you've got the train. I did get a couple of laps on there, which is really good. On the layout, but yeah, you've got all these animals in there, like pigs, horses, you've got sheep, you've got chickens on there, you've got some ducks, some snails, there's cows. It's actually really heavily themed in the middle bit with quite a bit of theming. You've got the train itself as well, and then You've got this little tree house with your chickens on. You've got this little water tower. You've got these little flowers surrounding the outside. So there's so much theming. There's little barrels and so quite got good details. There's little hay bales around. So much on there. The actual station area was like the little barn area, which is really nicely themed as well, because you got like bells on there and little wheels, hay bales in there, like watering cans and all that. You've got little boxes of fruit. There's quite a few like smaller details that really makes it. Yeah, the Pettitts farm train, really enjoyed it on there. There's quite a bit of theming on the inside of the station as well, which I really quite liked. Just up there in the ceiling you've got like quite a few little details in there, which really does make it. Like you've got chickens up there and little hay bales. You've got goats and chickens on the top as well, little wheels and tyres. Yeah, really well themed, and really good little track ride that. Getting a couple of laps. But yeah, you got little like farm area over at the back with some like carrots in there. There's a farmer there. Yeah, really fun ride that. You got a couple of little dogs at the front as well in the station area. We're just coming to the zoo now, just for a quick look around here. We have got one of the owls just up there, just on the log. Actually as well, there's one down here. And a little white one down there. A snowy owl, this one. And the one that was in this one is a European and Eurasian eagle owl. It's the one that's just up there. So yeah, it's nice to see some of the owls out. Got the Burmese python inside.
Oh, it's in there. Look.
In there.
There, look at the back there. Can you see it? Hiding? Yeah, right in the back there. Look, can you see its little face? Yeah.
Common boa constrictor.
You can go down here. Look, down. Look at the back there. Can you see that iguana? See the spikes on its back? A bit like a dragon. What is it? Oh, it's moving. Oh, I don't think that's something to say hello. Oh, it's going to fly. Look at that. Whoa.
We've got a green iguana.
Claws, hasn't it? Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Is that coming to say hello to us?
Hello. Hello.
Good boy. Oh, he's doing.
Corn snake. Just blending in with some of the leaves just down there.
A really big lizard. There was an iguana in there somewhere. Mummy was just trying to look and find it for you. But it might be hiding. I think that one's hiding. You know, when you're ready.
Blue tiger in there. That lizard.
Let's go and try and find one that we can see. Oh, look at this snake hole. It's right here.
So I thought this square shaped one. It's a bit unusual.
Snake in there somewhere.
Royal python.
Come back, please. Come back. Oh, come here.
There's a snake down there.
Oh my god!
Hypo Burmese python.
Sorry, tight squeeze. Bless you, thank you. Sorry, cheers.
Oh yeah, there's a massive pipe
Bearded dragon just blending in with the leaves and the logs down there. Yeah, there's another steak. Just in there, under the rocks. There's a royal python, that one. But you've also got a carpet python, just in here. Again, under the rocks. Got the red-footed tortoise, just under the rock. We're just coming out a bit now. There's another one. Just coming out from behind there. And this one is as well. There's a nice look around in Reptile World, to see some different reptiles in there. You got a few meerkats down here in Meerkat Kingdom. There's one in the little hole there. There's one just in that little shelter over there. There's 3 on the cave. Some of them are actually coming out of the little hole in the bottom of the shelter there. The little tube, the little tunnel. We've got a few of them on the mountains. Actually just one behind the pumpkin. Just over there. It's nice to see some meerkats out as well. There's quite a few of them out to see. And that wraps up our visit to Pettitts Animal Adventure Park. I've actually really quite enjoyed it. It's a nice little place, getting on those 2 coasters, but we've done a couple of other rides as well. It's really nicely themed in quite a few areas, but we had a few look at the animals, like the little petting area. We got to do some feeding, the meerkats as well, the Meerkat Kingdom, and also obviously the reptile house, the Reptile World. It's been actually really good day, and it is actually the final vlog in this series from Great Yarmouth and Norfolk, and also obviously we did Pleasurewood Hills as well. But yeah, Petitts, I really like this place. Yeah, I think everything we've done here has been really good. We did get on-ride photos from the 2 coasters, the Crazy Caterpillar and the Rocky Rollercoaster, and we also did get the mascot as well, the Maxi Mouse.